Here we go. Alive. Alive from Bahamas. Here we go. Okay, my name is Ada West, and I am an educator with experience teaching English language learners, ESL, ENL, and ENL. Over the years, I have worked with students from diverse backgrounds, helping them build their English reading, writing, and communication skills. My goal has always been to create classrooms where every student feels included, supported, and able to succeed. During my Master of Arts in Education program, I learned how to strengthen my teaching practice through courses like instructional design, where I planned lessons that are engaging and accessible, and identity, inclusion, and equity, where I learned to build culturally responsive classroom. Applied practitioner research taught me how to use research to improve instructions and foundation of adult learners. Helped me better support adult learners and family. This program this program has helped me grow as an educator who can use digital tools, design learner centered instruction, apply research methods, and reflect ethically on my practice. These skills allow me to create mindful, equitable learning experiences for all students, especially those learning English as an additional language for my ENL, ESL students. Hello, my name is Ada West. I am a candidate for a master's degree in education, National University, MAE 670, Dr. Stephanie Schaeffer, October 23, 2025. All right. This was my first class, MAE 610, right? This course helped me build my knowledge of research method and encouraged me to reflect on my teaching choice, ethics, and professional growth. This connect through PL1 at the introductory and developing level because I learned how to use digital tools to support instructions and learning methods. In addition, I marked PLO4 at the developing level since I began linking theory to real classroom practice, reflecting on what I learned and planning how to keep improving. The skills I gained in MAE 610 prepared me for future courses by giving me confidence in using technology and practicing reflection, an important step toward future MAE courses. EID 610, Instructional Design. This course helped me understand how design lesson that meet students' social and emotional and academic needs. In this class, I learned to apply learning theory to real teaching situations. I practiced designing lessons that not only build academic skill but also support students confidence and collaboration. For example, I used the strategies that encourage teamwork, reflection, and positive class relationship. This connects to PLO2 at the developing because I started to applying what I learned about how students think and feel to improve instruction. Okay, this class EIDs 6610 helped me grow as a teacher who cares about the whole student, not just the score, but to see how they can be more successful in their academic goals. I now understand how social and emotional learning connects with academic success, and I will continue using this strategy in my future classroom. ITI 670 Introduction to Social and Emotional Learning, SEL. I This class was so important to me because introduced me to the importance of social and emotional learning in education. I learned how students' emotion, relationship, and self-awareness affect their learning and behavior. This the course helped me understand how to create a positive, supportive classroom where students feel safe and respected. Throughout the class discussion and activity, I practice strategies to help students build empathy, manage emotions, and make responsible choices. This connect to PLO2 at the PL1 at introductory and PLO3 to developing and mastery. Because I learned to apply CSEL principle to improve both academic and emotional growth in the students. Also encouraged me to reflect on my own emotion and teaching style. I am an ENL ESL teacher, so I'm dealing not only with the student stress to learn the new language, and in addition, I deal with student emotion. So this is the reason and why I use PLO1 introductory and PLO3 the developing and mastering. I will continue to grow in self awareness and professional reflection. That the reason I apply those two POL is because I use they help me, right? They help me with the theories and strategies that support the social and emotional and academic development of all learners. ACE 656. This course taught me how to guide and support adult learners by connecting theory to practice and leading with empathy, confidence, and respect. I learned how to apply strategies that build adults' is confidence, motivation, and self-direction in learning. I develop communication and leadership skills for guiding adult learners effectively. I gain experience in planning lessons that connect real life experiences to learning goals. I learned how to apply a strategy that builds adult confidence. Nada. All right. Okay, here we go. ITI 660 helped me to see how technology can inspire students and build stronger learning communities. It also strengthened me my ability to reflect, adapt, and grow as a lifelong learner and educator, right? So in this course, right, and the PLO alignment or PLO2, and then I classify identity and developing and apply those two learning strategies because that course supports students' academic and emotional development through technology. That's what I learned through this course, right? And in the PLO4, I master it. So therefore, I plug in an M because demonstrated a strong, effective practice and professional growth by using technology to enhance teaching and learning. So on my reflection, I reflect in this course, right? And apply a strategy that support all learners through creative and inclusive technology use. I understood how technology can improve communication, teamwork, and critical thinking. And I use all these elements, all these tools, right, in my teaching practice to keep improving as a professional educator. All right. So on ECE 641 helped me grow as a reflective, ethical, and leader who values collaboration, equity, and lifelong learning in education. In this course, I I the PLO alignment is the PLO alignments, right? PLO 3 developing because I apply ethical and effective leadership practice to support diverse learning community. That's I learned through this course. And I use PLO4 mastery, demonstrating deep reflection on professional growth by connecting theory to leadership practice and continuous improvement. All right, this is ESC 641. So I practiced problem solving and collaboration through case study and group projects, gaining skills in creating a safe, inclusive, and respectful learning communities that reflect on my leadership style, developed goals for professional growth. Ah, ADA 645. I learned how school manage budgets, resources, and daily operation. I studied how financial planning support student learning and school improvement. I explore ethical decision making and accountability in leadership. Okay, we practices analyzing and budgets and making fair database based on financial decision and how I learned how decision can affect the the qualification, the quality of life for the student or and the opportunity a student have to complete college education because this is a situation that I didn't know about it that affecting on private college and public college. I understood how effective management ensure equity and access for all students. Okay, we reflected on leadership responsibility in maintaining transparent and efficient school operations. So important. The PLO alignment, PLO 3 developing because that apply technical and effective leadership skill to manage resources and support diverse learning community. PLO 4 developing, mastering, and through the course, I demonstrated reflection and professional growth by connecting ethical leadership with continuous improvement in school management. This course taught me how strong leadership and responsible financial management help school run smoothly and create better opportunity for all learners. Hi, EDA 643. I learned how college and university build partnership with their communities. I explore ways higher education supports social, cultural, and economic growth. I study leadership roles in creating inclusive, supportive campus environments. I identify strategies for connecting school with local organization stakeholders. I applied communication and leadership skills to strengthen community relationship. I gained a deeper understanding of how collaboration and equity shape strong educational community. PLO, PLO alignment. PLO 2, an introductory, PLO 2, and PL 3, developing mastery. Here we go. Hi, ECE 657 helped me understand how design and teach effective lesson for young children. I learned about developmentally appropriate practices, lesson planning, and how to create activities that support children's learning throughout play, exploration, and creativity. This course also showed me how to adapt instruction to meet the needs of all learners. Through hands-on projects and class discussions, I practice planning lessons that encourage curiosity and active learning. This connect to PL1 at sorry, PL1 at introductory level because I learned how to integrate effective teaching strategy and tools that support children's growth. The course also encouraged me to think deeply about my teaching choice and how they affect children's development. PLO4 as I continue building self-awareness and professional growth as an educator. Thank you. MAE 670. AM 1876, I mean 670. Applied practitioner research and case study. This course helped me connect research to real world teaching practice. I learned how to design and conduct a case study, collecting and analyze data, and use findings to make informed instructional decision. The course strengthened my skills in problem solving, critical thinking, and applied research to improve student learning outcomes. Through hands on project and reflection, I pr- practiced linking theory to practice and making ethical, evidence based decisions. This aligns with PLO1 at the introductory developing level because I applied advanced approaches to instruction and assessment using research tools. It also aligns with POL, PLO3 and PLO4 as I learned to lead, reflect, and plan for continuous professional growth. The course gave me confidence to approach future challenge with research-based mindset. Overall, this class reinforced my ability to integrate knowledge, reflect critically on my practice, and continue growing as an educator.